Why not you? Yeah, literally, why not you? Why should it be somebody else? Do not count yourself out. What you have been called to do, what you were born to do, it is you for a reason. But you need to sit down and you need to say, actually, why not me? And list down your qualities, your own qualities, your gifts, your talents, and big yourself up and say, it is me for a reason. I remember when I first sort of like started to really grasp, this whole purpose thing, right? Where, I started to sort of like look at all the things that I'd gone through and all of this. And it was like, you've gone through all of this for a reason. Like, you've gone through all of this so that you can be prepared for your purpose. You can be prepared for where you are going, and who you're about to serve, right? For me, I was like, why me? No. Like, why me? Out of everybody in my family, out of everybody, why me? But then I had to sit down and say, actually, why am I counting myself out? If there's already people counting me out, why am I counting myself out? It is me for a reason, right? And anything that you've been through in terms of like, that you may feel like, actually, I've always been called to this. I've always felt like doing this particular thing. That's where you're supposed to be. That's who you're supposed to serve. So don't count yourself out. Oh, why me? Why would they choose me anyway? Like, why would it? Listen, why not you? Why not you? Look at you. Look at you. Full of potential, gifted, talented, good at everything you put your hands to. And what you're not good at, you're working on it. You're not perfect. Cool, you're not perfect. But who said you're supposed to be? You're not supposed to be perfect. That doesn't disqualify you in any way. So why are you disqualifying yourself? Why are you disqualifying yourself before you have even started the work? So you need to sit down and put, why not me? If you have been doubting yourself in terms of your purpose, in terms of your calling, as to why me? Why me? Why has God chosen me? You need to sit down and say, actually, God, let me know what qualifies me, because I'm finding it difficult to see. And God will show you why you. But you need to be willing. You need to be willing. You need to be willing. Right? You need to be willing. I spoke in my previous video, I spoke about being inquisitive and being a student of life and constantly being willing to learn, right? And that goes with yourself as well. It's like, what qualities do I have? What gifts do I have? Why is it me? Because it could be anyone. It could literally be anyone in your family, anyone in your bloodline. But it's you. You're the one who's here to break the cycles. As they say, breaking generational curses. I hate that. I hate that saying. So I just keep it to breaking the cycles, right? Cycles are patterns and repetition, right? Cycles that just go on and on and on. Why not you? Don't disqualify yourself. Don't disqualify yourself before you've even started. Look at your own potential. Look at your own gifts. Look at your own talents and say, ha! Great choice. Great choice. Great choice, God. Great choice. Because you need to look at yourself and say, yeah, it's me for a reason. It is me for a reason. And it's not about you thinking you're better than anyone, but it's about you seeing yourself for who you really are. Because when you start to see yourself for who you really are, doing what needs to be done in terms of your purpose, in terms of your calling, in terms of going to serve those who you have been called to serve, will become a lot easier. Because you've already dealt with that, with that imposter syndrome. You've already dealt with that identity crisis. I kept asking, why me? Why would you want me? But then I realized that the reason why I kept asking why me is because I didn't know who I was. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know why me? I didn't understand. It wasn't until I sat down and really studied my identity, really went really went to the Lord and said, God, you need to let me know why it's me and not cousin so and so. And God said, why do you think it should be cousin so and so and not you? It was easier for me to see that person's qualities than to see my own. And it wasn't until I started to see my qualities, my strength, and to be honest, I'm not saying that it's you because you're this great person. It's you because God's decided that it's you. But I'm saying that it makes it easier to do and to walk the walk when you understand your identity and you understand who you are. It makes it a lot easier. So when you get those compliments and people start to recognize what it is that you're doing, the work that you're doing, and they're starting to see the fruits. The Bible says that we shall know them. You shall know them by their fruits. So when the fruits start to bear, when you start to bear the fruits and people are saying, yeah, well done, and they're bigging you up, you're able to really take that and say thank you. And you're able to really receive that. You're really able to receive that recognition. You're able to receive that appreciation. You're able to receive that love. And it's not from a place of like, oh, okay. I don't know how I did it. I don't know. Yo! Listen. Do not count yourself out. Do not count yourself out. You need to say, listen, it's me for a reason. It is me for a reason. And ask the Lord, ask God to reveal to you why it's you. Because there's already people who feel like that it shouldn't be you. There's people who are like, they're mad they're so upset that it is you. They're so upset that it is you. Yeah, who's breaking the cycles of this family, of your family. Don't count yourself out where others are already counting yourself out. You need to be your biggest cheerleader. You need to say, I've been chosen for a reason and I'm going to do what I'm supposed to be doing diligently. But in order for you to do that and do it with confidence, you need to know who you are. If you don't know who you are, it will be so easy for people to talk you out of what God has called you to do. Nah, I know who I am. I know who I am. So when somebody else comes and says, oh my gosh, you're doing so great, it's like, yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. And you're able to really receive it. And you're not shy, you're not shying away from it. Brother, I'm not shying away from it. It is me for a reason. And that's not being cocky. That's not me thinking I'm better than anyone. That's me knowing I've come a long way. And there's people in my family that don't with me because it's me. But it comes with the calling. It comes with the calling. It comes with the job. And I've come to a point where it's like, you don't have to like me, but I'm still going to do what I'm supposed to do. You're not supposed to like me, but you will respect me. Yeah? Don't count yourself out. So if you're asking, why me? Why me? Why me? Stop asking, why you? You need to say, why not me? Write down the qualities that you have. Write down all the things that you've gone through that has prepared you for where you are going. Write it all down. If I start to list some of the things that I've gone through, if I start to list some of the battles that I have conquered through Christ who strengthens me, bruh, literally. I'm your personal development coach, C-Positivista. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know in the comments below. Are you someone who has counted yourself out? Are you someone who has been talking yourself out of your purpose? Has been doubting yourself? Let me know in the comment section, and let's encourage each other in the comment section, because it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not been easy. But guess what? We're still going. Yeah? We're still going. And I will see you in the next video.